What's up, Browns Nation? We're back bringing that dog pound energy straight to your feed. And today, we've got some fresh news coming right out of Berea that's sure to get every Cleveland Browns fan fired up. Are you ready to find out? What's going down with our squad in 2025? Buckle up, because here it is. The Browns just signed a veteran to boost our secondary. That's right, the defense is getting even tougher. In today's video, we're diving deep into this signing, who the player is, what he brings to the table, and how this move could shake things up for our season. And of course, I want to hear from you, Dog Pound. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you hyped about this move, or are you still wanting more? Let's talk, because this channel is the home of Browns fans. So, let's get to it. According to WKBN, the Browns have signed veteran cornerback Damontae Kazee to give our secondary a serious jolt. And let me tell you, this isn't just some random guy. Kazee brings experience, versatility, and that predator instinct we need to strike fear into opposing offenses. But who is this guy exactly? And why is he so important for our 2025 game? Plan? Let's break it all down. Dogpound.kz, now 31, has been around the NFL block and has an impressive resume. He started out with the Atlanta Falcons, where he showed he could cover, tackle, and pick off quarterbacks like a pro. Then he moved to the Pittsburgh Steelers, playing both safety and corner, proving he's a guy who can adapt to any role. In 2024, he was with the Steelers, made some appearances, and showed he's still got gas in the tank. Now in 2025, he's headed to Cleveland to help rebuild a defense that, let's be real, had its ups and downs last season. So, Browns Nation, were you already familiar with Kazee? Do you think he's going to be a starter or more of a depth piece? Hit those comments, because I know the Dog Pound's got strong opinions. Now, here's why this news has us hyped. The Browns secondary in 2024 had its moments of brilliance, but also left a lot to be desired in some games. Injuries, inconsistencies, and holes in coverage made it rough against aerial attacks from teams like the Ravens and Bengals. Who else was pulling their hair out watching those deep balls fly? Yeah, same here. So, Kazee's arrival feels like a surgical fix for those issues. Kazee isn't just experienced, he's crazy versatile. He can play corner, safety, or even a hybrid role depending on what our defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz draws up. And we all know Schwartz loves an aggressive D, pressure the QB, force turnovers, create chaos. Kazee's proven he can pick off passes. He's got 70 career interceptions and isn't afraid to throw his body around. In 2024, he notched 20 tackles and an interception in limited action with the Steelers. Not bad for a vet. Plus, his experience is gold. At 31, Kazee's seen it all: playoffs, fierce rivalries, clutch games. He could be that veteran presence that helps guide our young studs like Denzel Ward and Greg Newsome II, both incredibly talented, but sometimes needing that calming voice when the pressure's on. And let's not forget, the AFC North is a jungle with QBs like Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and now Russell Wilson in Pittsburgh. We need guys like Kazee to lock things down. So, what do you think, Dog Pound? Is Kazee the guy to elevate our defense, or were you hoping for a different name? Let me know in the comments. We're building this dream team together. And to really understand the impact of this signing, we've got to zoom out and look at where the Browns stand heading into 2025. Last season was, let's just say, a roller coaster. We had electric highs, like wins over division rivals, but also a few stumbles that left fans scratching their heads. Our defense, which was elite in 2023, dropped off a bit in 2024, especially in the secondary, where injuries and inconsistency were major problems. Also, the Browns' offense is going through a bit of a rebuild. With two rookie QBs coming in from the 2025 draft, Dylan Gabriel and Shedder Sanders, and veterans like Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett still in the mix. The battle for the starting spot is heating up. That means the defense is going to have to carry the load in some games while the offense finds its rhythm. And that's where guys like Casey come in. They're the backbone that keeps the team competitive, even when the offense is struggling. And let's be real, the AFC North is more competitive than ever. The Ravens are flying high with Lamar, the Bengals are dangerous with Burrow, and even the Steelers are making noise with Russell Wilson. If we want to make a serious playoff push, we need a defense that not only holds the line, but creates turnovers and flips the momentum. Casey, with his ball-hawking skills and sharp instincts, might be exactly what we need to turn the tide. What about you, Dog Pound? Feeling good about 2025? Think we're making a playoff run? Maybe even a Super Bowl push? Hey, dreaming is free, right? Drop that hype in the comments. Now let's talk tactics. I know the Dog Pound loves some X's and O's. Jim Schwartz's defensive scheme is all about pressure and aggression. He loves sending blitzes, confusing quarterbacks, and forcing mistakes. That means the secondary, corners, and safeties need to be fast, smart, and above all, opportunistic. And that's where Casey shines. Casey's versatility gives Schwartz a lot of flexibility. He can line up as a slot corner in nickel packages, covering quick receivers or tight ends. Or he can play deep as a free safety, reading the QB and hunting for interceptions. That kind of versatility is perfect when you're facing teams like the Bengals, with speedy guys like Jamar Chase, or the Ravens, who mix the run and deep pass. Another plus, Casey's already played in aggressive defenses like the Steelers, so he won't have trouble adjusting to the Browns' style. He could be that dude who shows up out of nowhere with a clutch interception or a key third down stop. And with Myles Garrett wrecking QBs up front, Casey's going to have plenty of chances to make plays in coverage. What do y'all think? Is Casey a good fit in Schwartz's system? Is he going to be a game changer? Or are you more curious to see how he meshes with Ward and Newsome? Let's talk, Dog Pound. And beyond what he does on the field, Casey brings that intangible, every winning team needs, leadership. With 6 years in the NFL, he's been through ups and downs, and he knows how to keep the locker room tight. That's huge for the Browns right now. A team in transition, with rookie QBs and a defense trying to return to elite form. Casey also seems like a guy who connects easily with his teammates. Back in Pittsburgh, he was known as a vocal leader, always hyping up the squad pregame. Now imagine him walking into the Browns locker room with that "let's go smash these dudes" energy. That's the kind of vibe that fires up the Dog Pound and makes us believe 2025 could be our year. So, what do you think, Browns Nation? Will Casey's leadership make a difference, or are you more focused on what he's bringing on the field? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what's on the fans' minds. Speaking of the fans, I've been checking social media, and the Dog Pound is divided. Some fans are hyped about Casey joining, calling him the perfect addition to our secondary. Others are more cautious, waiting to see him in action before celebrating. And then there's folks asking for more moves, like a linebacker or another receiver for the offense. I even saw a post on X that said, Casey is a solid pickup, but the secondary still needs more depth to handle the AFC North. Honestly, I agree. This division is tough. But I still think Casey is a step in the right direction. What do y'all think? Are you as hyped as I am, or keeping your foot on the brakes? Let me know in the comments. The Dog Pound is the heartbeat of this team. With Casey coming in, the Browns are showing they mean business in 2025. But he's just one piece of the puzzle. Preseason is right around the corner, and we'll get to see how he fits in. Will he start right away? Or will he be splitting snaps with other DBs? And how will the defense stack up against these AFC North offenses? Plus, the 2025 draft brought some fresh talent to the offense with QBs Gabriel and Sanders, and the defense got stronger too. With Casey in the mix, we're building a squad that blends experience and youth, and that might just be the recipe for an epic season. So, tell me, Dog Pound, what are you hoping to see from the Browns in 2025? A top 5 defense? An offense that finally clicks? Or do you just want to see us stomp the Steelers at First Energy Stadium? Drop that hype in the comments. The season's almost here, and we're ready to bark loud. Man, what a dope signing, right? Diamante Kazee coming in to boost the secondary is exactly the kind of move that makes us dream big. The Browns are building a team that can go toe-to-toe in the AFC North, and the dog pound is going to be there, barking loud every game. So if you're as hyped as I am, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss anything about our squad. I want to hear from y'all in the comments. What do you think about KZ joining the Browns? Confident about the 2025 season? And who else do you want to see wearing orange and brown? Let's make this channel the official home of the Cleveland faithful. Catch you next time, Dog Pound. And let's go Browns.